The recent food recall on Tyson Fresh Meats Incorporated is based on their product of raw ground beef due to the possible foreign matter contamination. This product was produced on November 2nd, 2022 in Amarillo, Texas, and was later distributed into grocery stores for sale. The ground meat was divided up into 3 different products: 10-pound chubs of Hill Country Fair ground beef, 5-pound chubs of Hill Country Fair ground beef, and 5-pound chubs of HEB ground beef. The problem was discovered when the firm notified Food Safety and Inspection Services that they received consumer complaints reporting findings of mirror-like material in ground beef products purchased from grocery stores. Although there have not been any confirmed reports of reaction to the ground beef, FSIS urges the consumers not to consume these products because it is a physical hazard to them. Soon after, the Texas establishment was forced to recall approximately 93,697 pounds of raw ground beef products. The products subject to recall bear establishment number EST245E and include the best before date by November 25, 2022 on the scene. FSIS urges consumers who have purchased these products to not consume and to throw them away or return them to where they were purchased. Hoping that these products were contaminated by mistake and have not been intentionally adulterated, the facility would be at fault for certain grounding operations or faulty procedure during the inspections for the raw ground beef. According to the FDA compliance policy guide titled Foods Adulteration Involving Hard or Sharp Foreign Objects states that hard or sharp foreign objects in food may cause traumatic injury including laceration and perforation of tissues of the mouth, tongue, throat, stomach, and intestine, as well as damage to the teeth and gums. The board found that foreign objects that are less than 7 millimeters rarely cause trauma or serious injury, except in special risk groups such as infants, surgery patients, and the elderly. Any extraneous materials found in foods measuring greater than 7 to 25 millimeters in length is considered to be a hazard for the general public. In an economic outlook, Tyson Foods is one of the world's largest food companies, and they have a broad variety of products under their brand. Therefore, the impact of this recall won't result in a big loss, even though they have lost the potential profit from the product. Considering that the company voluntarily recalled the ground meat product, it was the best decision for them to do so in order to avoid a possible scandal if people became very ill from consuming their products. Therefore, the negative media exposure and possible lawsuits and legal fees will result in greatly impacting the company economically because they weren't careful in warning their consumers about their contaminated products. My mom makes a point when she said that the company made a big mistake allowing the ground beef to be sold in the grocery stores. They should be more cautious of what they are packaging to avoid any possible issues that can result in another recall. If this becomes a recurring case, then the company should be held responsible for their attacks on consumers. My sister, who is a committed vegan, said that this recall should urge people to consume less meat in order to avoid physical hazards in meat production. She stated that if the mirror-like particles came from inside the machinery, then it should be closely observed in order for these particles to be avoided in future productions. She has also suggested that Tyson Fresh Meats implement more food inspections before packaging.